Hey guys, good morning. Johnny Sunshine here at Frogman Plumbing. We go where no man wants to go, in the fucking toilet. You gotta love the opening monologue. Here's Johnny. I just need my Ed McMahon, you know, but I don't even have a fucking seat for him over there to just sit there and look stupid. Anyways, yeah, Ed McMahon, he was kind of a, you know, fucking lump on a log, as they say. But I've got some jobs to do this morning. It's Wednesday. It's about 10 of 10, October 25th. A guy called me up. He's a great customer, very generous guy with the tips. I never go to his house without getting, you know, $100 tip. Called me this morning, said he's been without a pool pump in his house for 10 days. He lives in these, you know, this place is for millionaires. There probably isn't a house in there worth less than $5 million. He's very well-to-do, but cool, down-to-earth guy, man. I just like the guy, you know. He swears. He swears. What the fuck? Can't ask for more than that, man. But I'm gonna head over there. I'm gonna put a pool pump in for him this morning. I think the last time his pool pump shit the bed, somebody put in a Home Depot crap. I'm gonna go to the supply house, get him a Hayward 2 horsepower pump. And the only problem with pool systems in general, especially if one pump has already been replaced, usually those fittings are all butted up tight together. And did I say buttered? Butted up tight. And it's an issue. You could end up replumbing the whole fucking thing because there's no room to put a fitting in. So I know it's got to be 2-inch with the size of his pool. So I don't have one. I do have an 1.5-inch reed tool to get the pipe out. I'm gonna buy one of them, a 2-inch. And I'll just charge him for it. I mean, he's like I said, he's very generous, and I'm sure I'm doing this thing for hundreds and hundreds of dollars cheaper than anybody else. And just because making money's not, I just want to eat, man. I just want to fucking eat, y'all. So I got to do that, and then I got a call this morning from that beautiful Polish woman who told me the last time I was at her house, she said, if you ever need some relaxation, come on over. And I'm thinking, today may be that day, guys. That's all I'm saying, yo. She needs me to put a garbage disposal in, and I'm thinking that's probably gonna hurt my back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little back rub from a beautiful woman with a Polish accent. Oh, just the way they talk, man. I just love it. You'll hear it, man. I don't know, man. It hits that button in me, man. Some people, you know, the chicks with the cowbells, you know, them old redneck chicks with fucking Brahma boots on and horse shit. They smell like fucking cattle. Just don't do it for me, man. Yeah, I like something that kind of smells good. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let me get rolling, man. It's a beautiful day in the hood. At the Johnny Phillips compound, the flag is flying, doing well. The madness continues in the world, but you know what? Tom Brady's got this old saying, and he talked about it a lot, and I've mentioned it a few times. He says, you know, when something appears to be something bad and it happens, and your first inclination is, oh, that sucks, you know? And he said some old guy told him that thing, well, this sucks. The old guy says maybe. Let it play out, you know? Maybe it doesn't suck. Maybe it was meant to be. Maybe it needed to happen. All I know is this shit with my YouTube channel and my girl who's living with me, you know, maybe she gone, Jack, and I'm feeling fucking good, man. I'm not fucking all filled with stress, fucking anxiety. So, getting my Google account fucking shut down for the interim may be a good thing. Changes come about. I don't get all these. I'm not getting a bunch of fucking robocalls. You know, they had me in the basket. Google. My phone was ringing all day. Half of the fucking calls were from people trying to sell me shit. You know, and so it's all good, guys. It's fucking Wednesday, almost 10 o'clock, and I have diarrhea of the mouth this morning, and I'm just about done. So have a great day, and look for this video tonight, man. Yesterday was a blockbuster. I think I put up 4 or 5 videos yesterday, man. Between yesterday and this morning. I hope you guys are enjoying them. I enjoy the hell out of doing this, man. It's my calling, man. It just makes me feel good, you know? I mean, I can literally drive around now talking to my fucking self, just like you're sitting here in the truck with me, man. I mean, the people, you know, I wonder if I've lost some customers. All the fucking rattling. Hopefully they think I'm on the phone. But yeah, I do talk to myself a lot now, and it's part of growing up. Getting old. Alright guys, so I'm here. I got this pump. I gotta tell you, I was fucking shocked. It's a 2.25 horsepower. Guy said he's got fountains and shit, and they're kind of wimpy. He's got an inch and horse and a half now. So I think this is going to be the ticket, but it was $1,000, man, just for that pump. And I want to show you these guys. These are pool repair couplings. They go inside the pipe, and it does give a little restriction, but you know, if you're in a jam and that's what you need, that's what you need. I use these for even on some plumbing repairs, on, you know, if you get a stack or something that was like a vent that was broken off, and it's easier just to put this in and replace that section of pipe. So I've got a myriad of shit here. I'm gonna try to hopefully get this done. And when you're doing pool repairs, guys, don't be using that foam core. You gotta use Schedule 40. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. How's it going, guys? Whew. Here we go now. Hey guys, Claire primer. glue. That's what you need to be using on these pools, y'all. Blue glue. Should be easy, man. I should be in and out of there. He already wrote me a check, and he's probably got a golf game coming today. He's scheduled to be on that. You know, he's got a tee time. All right, so I'm just gonna disconnect this. Yeah, I'll just probably hit the breaker for the pump. He's got this. I have the same remote for my pool. All right, I got a 2 horsepower pump, and I'm gonna stick it in here, okay?
Okay.
Is this a new filter, you said?
I haven't said anything.
When he talked to me, I think he said it was a new filter. Let's see. Yeah, we may have enough to get into that. This is 1.5 inches going into this pump. I believe the new pump has 2 inch, and it discharges into this 2 inch line. They've got it reduced. So we'll get it hooked up, my friend.
How you know when, if that is bad or this part is bad?
Is it running?
No.
It doesn't turn on?
No.
Then most likely this is bad. If this were turning and it was not pumping, then the pump end would be bad. So I'll leave this. Do you want that?
Yeah.
Okay, you can take it. All right, let me get my stuff, my friend.
Yep.
All right, guys. So I've cut this, the filter. This has got a union on it. I cut the suction side of this pump. I'm gonna remove the ground wires. Got a lug right here. Got a big mess is what we got. The thing about these is everything's always pretty rusty. Doesn't want to come apart, you know, because of the chlorine. get, yeah.
Mm.
Right here.
Bring the tool that you have in your hand before, and you hit it here.
It's coming. Yes. Half of my tools are in my other bag. Fuck. I gotta loosen this. Let me just go get some channel locks. Look at the condition of these wires, man. I'm gonna need to shorten this up, and first thing I want to do is check this guy, make sure the power is off to it. Turn this breaker. Hey, bud, can you turn that breaker on? Turn it off, please. That's it. That's the button. So what I need to do here is I need to get into some good wire. Gotta shorten up this fucking conduit. That's gonna get me into some good wire. Yowza. Let me go get that other. Let me go get the new pump. Yeah. Looks like it's gonna have to come up a little bit. So, and that's actually about as far as I can go with that going more towards the house. I want to fix a couple of things. This here is a trip hazard. This ground. So we'll put it underneath. You understand? Did you check that thing?
Check what?
Check the that number. Okay, so that's
Oh,
gonna,
yes.
it was your corporation.
They tried
Maybe.
to get money from me.
Wow. Yeah, there's snakes out there, buddy, everywhere. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now, just because it's easier, I'm gonna turn this guy up on its end, hook up the wires. Factory wired for 230 volts. There is a switch that you could switch this down to 115. You gotta read about it. There's a little switch in there. Okay, so you can see L1, L2, and ground. And I'll leave these things in here. Any paperwork. Comes from the factory with those in there because they test it. Okay. Son of a bitch. Those things are perfect, man. I'm thinking. L1, L2, and El Groundo. That's gonna work. Okay. How old are you, my friend?
5'5".
That's how tall you are? I asked you how old you are.
5'5".
I'm kidding. I'm a jokester. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Yeah. What the hell? Guys, I'm always a little nervous playing with electrical for some reason. I always kind of stayed away from it, you know. But hooking up a wire, pretty easy. I can see that I actually just need to loosen these top bolts, screws, and take the two bottom ones out, and this pan would have come off, this cover. You live and learn. Next time I put one of these in, it'll be a totally different way. The main thing was with those connections to make sure they're tight. Make sure you don't have any shiners, meaning extra wire hanging out of the connection. You know, you really shouldn't see copper. You gotta take off just enough of the sheathing, put it in, make sure it's tight. You don't want this shit arcing in here. Okay, the main thing is make sure everything's tight, because this guy, so the first thing I need to do, guys, is get this thing hooked up here on the suction side, but I just have enough. I gotta go get my Sawzall. I've got just enough down here to cut that off and put a 2-inch coupling, and then go 2-inch into the pipe, into the pump. But I may have to use some 90s swing joint, maybe pull it off to the side a little bit.